Hi everyone, welcome today to our Passion series. Today is going to be an exceptional episode because we're here with Brent Hicks of Cardinal Financial, as well as many other business ventures. What I love about Brent is that he is going to talk about how to bring the giving spirit into still a very successful business. And I think sometimes we don't realize that those two should align together. But Brent has done an exceptional job at bringing a giving spirit, a customer service, a customer-oriented spirit to his very successful businesses. Hi, Brent.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so glad you're here.
Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. You have a lot to share, and I've had the luxury and pleasure of being in many rooms where you've gotten to speak about the way that you see business and really the value that you bring, not just to the people that get to work with you, but to your customers. So I thank
you for that. Yeah, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, it's true. So tell us a little bit more about who you are and what you do.
Wow, that's a hard one right off the bat. I'm a husband. I'm a father of some little puppies. I'm an uncle. I'm a coach. I'm a mentor. I'm a friend. I guess those are all kind of surface things. I'm a social entrepreneur. To get to the heart of the business side of things, right? Not just an entrepreneur, but a social entrepreneur. And that's someone that's socially conscious and uses business to help further social causes and to give back and to help people that can't help themselves.
Yeah, you're such a great example of bringing that consciousness into the business place. And I think now more than ever, it's really so important to see that in the business environment.
Yeah, I think it's important. I think it's just important in life, right? I think it's incumbent upon us to give back and to be aware of our environments, to help people that can't help themselves, and to be intentional about everything that we do. I guess I've been blessed that I've had a pretty long career, right? When I was 19 years old, I was an entrepreneur. I've never really worked for anybody, and so I've had a lot of failures. And those failures, while you're going through them, it's sometimes it seems like hell or purgatory or whatever.
Right.
But then on the other side of it, I'm a believer that everything in life's either a teacher or a tormentor, and I believe the cup is always half full. And so I try to find the lessons in things. And so. Yeah, I joke with one of my partners a lot, and we talk about, we own that T-shirt, and we've got closets full of T-shirts of lessons that we bought. Those T-shirts represent lessons, and so I think that's something that I'm really grateful for, is the lessons that I've had to buy. A lesson bought is a lesson taught, and we've got a bunch of them.
So Brent, tell us a little bit about what you're involved in currently as far as entrepreneurship is involved.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch of things. We are investors in building homes and spec homes. I've got Evolve. We've got other investments. But I spend a lot of my time in the mortgage business, and that's something that I've done for 21 years. It's something that I'm highly passionate about. I get lit up. So I spend a lot of time in the mortgage business, most of my time, and it's a business that I got to do a do-over, right? When I got back in the mortgage business, I took a 5-year sabbatical. And for 5 years, I got to think, what would I do different? And I didn't have any contingent liability. I didn't have any deals and structures and things that I didn't want to disrupt. Like, I had a clean white board, and I got to really think about how I would do it different. And that's how we've been executing. We've been very intentional about the business this time, not by happenstance. Wayne Dyer says everything's got intention built into it. An acorn has the intention to be an oak tree. A caterpillar has the intention to be a butterfly. We have built this business as to what we would look like, 3, 5, 10, 15 years down the road. And everything, even down to the water that I drink, there's a reason why we do the thing that we do that most people won't know. And there aren't any shortcuts. There aren't any shortcuts in life. There are no silver bullets. It's just doing something over and over and refining it and doing it better than everybody else over a sustained period of time, right? Put time, money, investment, refinement into it. And so we spent a lot of time building a culture, pouring into our team, and and then having fun, right? Building an environment that people want to be part of, that people are proud of, that we've had some people in the past that left that are like, hey, the grass wasn't greener. It was the biggest mistake I made.
Right.
So I'm proud of what we've built, and this time around too, with the market and what's gone on, we were so far ahead of the curve. A year ahead of the compression conversations, we were focusing on changing our model because we knew it was coming.
You did.
And we may have been on the bleeding edge a bit, but now we've transitioned. We're in a place of strength, and we're taking advantage of the market and creating an opportunity that's a safe harbor, that's giving people opportunity where there may not be as much opportunity elsewhere. And the next couple of years, we're going to be really blessed.
Yeah, for sure. Brent, you exude so much passion and so much unique passion. But what are you the most passionate about?
It's a hard question. I don't know if there's one thing that I'm just the most passionate about. I've got a lot of passions, right? I've got a passion to travel. I want to see the world. We want to be cultured. We want to see things. We want to get indoctrinated into different places of the world and different religions. And I have a thirst for knowledge, right? I want to just see it, and I want to be able to take all the preconceived notions of things that I learned and picked up as a child and view it from a different lens. And so for me, I'm excited about getting immersed into different cultures and communities and seeing things that I hadn't seen before.
What a privilege.
I'm passionate about business. I love to give back. I love to mentor. I love spending time with my wife and my little furry babies, my nieces and nephews. I think that we will be able to have an amazing legacy with the four of them, and want to really pour into them and show them what's possible, right? Be a rock for them and help stretch their minds and teach them that you can do anything, you can be anything. It's cliche, but it's so true, right? Anything that, if we're coachable and teachable, if we're humble enough to be coachable and teachable, there's nothing we can't learn. Right. And if there's nothing we can't learn, then, knowledge isn't power, it's applied knowledge that's power. So I'm passionate about that. I'm passionate about being a student.
And very well read, and already very well traveled, and just constantly, every day trying to be better. And that is so obvious in you. It's just blatantly obvious in everything that you do. You've inspired so many people today. Just being around you is inspirational. Just hearing your story is inspirational. How can people find you? Where would you like them to look you up? So, how do they reach out?
And I'm not a good self-promoter, so that's another story in my head.
I'll promote him where he doesn't.
Look, you can find me, BrentHicks.com is the site for my mortgage business. You can look me up online. Go to BrentHicks.com. You find my email address, my phone number, my cell phone number's on there. Thank you for that. And thank you for today.
Reach out to me if nothing else, and I will make sure to put you in touch with him. You're amazing. You know how I feel about you. You're amazing, and I'm so glad that you were here today. I know that everybody's going to be inspired by your story, and just keep doing what you're doing. And I promise you that I'm going to implement a social movement into my business just from being here today.
Awesome. Well, I'd love to partner with you on that.
All right. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for watching our Passion series. This process has already been so uplifting and impactful that we are encouraged to create a passion movement, inspiring you to live your best life. We are coming to you each week with another amazing individual who will share their unique story. If you know someone or you yourself would like to take part in our passion discussions, please comment below or send us a message. Until next week, live well, live inspired, live your passion.